Thank you, Mr. Kine. Mr. Reichert is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank all the witnesses for taking time from their busy schedules to be here today with us. And I'd like to follow up on the line of questioning that Mr. Kine just concluded with, just to be a little bit more specific. So it's great that we have our Brazil's longtime ambassador now as the Director General of the World Trade Organization. And I heard the positive comments that you think that this appointment will be beneficial for Brazil moving toward WTO agreements, but just more specifically directed to the Government Procurement Act. Where do you think our new director will be, and what do you propose that Brazil might do to push that along a little bit? That's a stumbling block between the United States and Brazil as well. Anyone on the panel wish to address that? So far, Brazil has not signed on to the GPA agreement.
Right. Well, I think in a general manner, it's very hopeful that Brazil will show more flexibility. That's what you're suggesting. And again, I think it's so essential that the private sector have a voice and an engagement with both the U.S. government and with Brazil, and I think that can at least put these issues in a much more realistic perspective. I would not make any predictions on these issues. I'm not an expert on them, but I understand very much your concern. I do think that this is a new time and place from a global trading standpoint for both our countries, for both the U.S. and for Brazil, and that's what leads me to the hopeful nature that I noted. But flexibility is required on a number of these issues.
Anyone else wish to comment? Mr. Marquez, you have a thought?
Yeah, I would say that, again, on behalf of the Council, we see that improving supply chain integration is really crucial to our members as well. So we agree with that and would like to continue to push, the agenda on that. We are seeing some progress with some of our members. The private sector continues to work together to be more efficient on that count. But we also need, the government to demonstrate action and commitment on that front. We are seeing some good, wins from the Brazilian government in that sense, which we applaud. The Brazil Express Delivery, the Istanbul Convention, and so there are some examples that, again, I think the government and the Brazil is actually showing more support in better integrating, supply chains. So again, I think the signs are very positive, but we need to continue to work diligently with the private sector and government to continue to make inroads there.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to enter into the record a document that's been prepared by Donna Reichert, who's the former U.S. ambassador to Brazil and now the president of Boeing Brazil, who stresses the importance of joint R&D currently being done in the aerospace sector.
Without objection.
I'd also like to point out that there's another great partnership from the Pacific Northwest, Washington State, specifically Pacific Car and Foundry, that has a great friendship and partnership with Brazil, and also engaged in research and development opportunities there. So, Mr. Marquez, there is, I think you would agree, and the panelists might agree, and most everyone in here would probably agree, that research and development is an important aspect of trade, and there's great opportunities for both the United States and Brazil. In this arena, what opportunities specifically do you see rising between the United States and Brazil in the area of research and development?
Again, I think this is a very important point on the agenda. I think, again, the regulatory agency in Brazil, Anvisa, they still a young agency, but they're a global reference in terms of some of the technical capabilities. But we do believe that, again, especially in terms of IP, and there is an opportunity to improve, to protect innovation and discovery and development. and that I think will serve well both countries. It is a topic that it's a priority also within the Council to continue to work with the government and with the regulated agencies in Brazil to progress that and make sure that the inventions are protected with the right rights of IP protection.
My time has expired, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr.